He can't go in the bathroom.
No, he can't go in the bathroom.
Ed's bathing. He can't go in the bath. Ed is bathing.
Yes. Let's take a look at you in your bathing outfit.
It's empty. You put the towel with this.
Yeah.
Like that. And like this. But she like
all right, my pretty. So you ready for school?
Yeah.
One of the things that I've noticed that I really need is a method to sift the compost. We've got some pretty good compost, and if I sift it, we're gonna have really great compost. What I want to do is make a little compost sifter, and once I have that compost sifter made, I'm going to screen out a whole bunch of compost, and I'm going to make some compost tea. Now here's something we definitely need. These are hardwood stakes. We're going to use these to fence in all of the trees that we have. There's 25 of them here. That'll give us 8 trees if I use 3, 6 trees if I use 4. It'll at least give us something to stake these trees up with. I've been having a hard time. We've been just cutting sticks and they don't work as good as we'd hope. I'm here thinking I'll have to take a piece of wood, cut it up, put it together and make a screen. You know, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to throw compost into this and shake it, because these holes, they're about the size of the hardware cloth that I would use. That's about the same size, and it'll be a whole lot easier and a much less of a headache to just sift in one of these than to go through the headache of building something. And this has got to be dirt cheap. I mean, seriously. Yeah, it'll actually be cheaper too. I think I'm going to buy this and see how this works. This is the kind of hardware netting I would normally use. It's a hardware fabric. Hardware cloth. What I would normally do, 4 pieces of wood, put them together and make a square and then staple this to it. But, you know what, considering that other box, I can just throw the stuff in that and sift it that way. And it actually will give me bigger holes than this does. If it doesn't work, I'll have to come back. We're out here on the land. We got quite a bit of rain here. We got the swale system completely full, and the ground here is better. It's not great, but it's better. What we're going to do is we're going to test this thing to see if it sifts the compost and see how it does. See how much of this compost we can get, because we really need it. Now, a lot of this compost has got big chunks that are just too much. They're not ready. However, if we sift it out, take the big chunks, put them back in the compost, take the little pieces and put them to use. We can use this compost. It's been here for 2 months. That's enough time, especially since we've turned it as many times as we have. Now, look at how good this stuff is. Look at how good this is. This is perfect. Smells earthy, it does not stink, but I'll guarantee this stuff is super rich in minerals, nitrogen, all the stuff we need. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Alright, I think we're going to make some compost tea to water some of these things with, see how it works. Alright, what we have done is real simple. We've got this half barrel, we filled it with water, we put the pump in it, then we set this bucket. Now this bucket is filled with holes. It's got holes everywhere. The water gets pumped from the bucket, from the barrel into the bucket, then drops back down. We're going to put the compost, we've got our sifted compost here. We're going to put the sifted compost in the water and run the pump as it runs through. And what it'll do is it'll aerate and create this compost tea. This compost tea had been running through this system for about an hour now. We used, I want to say, about 1/4 of a wheelbarrow of compost. And this stuff is really, really in good shape. Now there's several reasons you do this. One is you use this as a fertilizer. You water all your plants with this. You dilute this into a watering can and you water all your plants with it. That's what we're doing with it now. But you can put this stuff in a sprayer, dilute it and put it in a sprayer and spray it as a leaf spray, a foliar feed. Not only are we distributing all the nutrients through the water, but we're oxygenating this water, so it's super oxygenated. What that does is it allows for the life in the compost to multiply very rapidly. Heavy levels of oxygen will increase the amount of life. We'll get heavy bacterial growth in here. So we're spreading the life in the compost as well. One of the things that would be really useful is if we were to take this and put it in one of those water tanks, fill the water tank up completely and put this stuff in, connect the pump to the water tank, and then run the water through the pump through a sprinkler. So you would spray it all over big areas. It's a lot of things you can do with this stuff, and it's all super beneficial to your plants, to your soil. Now you're feeding more than just the plants. This is going to increase the life in the soil and help your soil food web get stronger. Since we're getting so much rain, or since we got the rain the other day, and we are getting water through the swale network today, I wanted to take a minute to show you how the branch is working, because the branch is a critical part of the irrigation system. What we have is, this is the swale. The swale runs down here and it continues behind me this way. Now, right here is where I have what I call the branch. Now we filled this with organic matter. Logs, leaves, anything that was organic, we packed in here. And if you look at it, it is becoming a massive compost pile. All of this stuff in here is rotting, but it also allows for water to move freely. Take a look. Right here we've got a good water source. We've got water right here. This is a banana circle. This is our first banana circle right here. Now this hole right here in the center of this banana circle is about 3.5, maybe 4 feet deep. And it is thoroughly packed with organic matter. Everything from wood to you name it. I mean, literally everything. It's all organic. Grass cuttings, the whole works. This is what will feed these bananas. But because it's connected to the swale system, they will get thoroughly watered, which is a key part of the design. Now I am down here at the end of this branch, This is the last series of banana circles. These have not been planted yet, but we're going to have 2 banana circles, one down there and one right there. But the water from the swale has come all the way down here. This is why we did this. This allows for thorough watering all the way down here. Now, part of this design is not only to have these banana circles, but running along the length of the branch, I'm going to plant grapes and passion fruit vines. So this whole area, we're going to have trellises that go over the branch. We'll have grapes and passion fruit running the whole length. This is 60 feet long, so I have a 60-foot length with an intermix of grapes and passion fruit.